Present ages of A and B are in the ratio 4:5. 8 years from now, the ratio of their ages will be 5:6. Find their present ages. So present ages of A and B are in the ratio 4:5. So it means that if we write it like this, present age of A and ratio present age of B. The ratio is how much? 4:5. It means that if the age of A is 4, the present age of A is 4, then the present age of B will be 5. It means that if the present age of A is 4 times 2, then the present age of B will be 5 times 2. That is, if the present age of A is 8, then the present age of B will be 10. It means that if the present age of A is 4 times 3, then the present age of B will be 5 times 3. Right? That is, if the present age of A is 12, then the present age of B is 15. Okay. It means that if the present age of A is 4 times x, then the present age of B is 5 times x. That is, if the present age of A is 4x, then the present age of B is actually what? 5x. This much is clear to us. Now, if we assume now that the present age of A is 4x, and therefore the present age of B will be 5x. Okay. 8 years from now, so let me write it here. This is for A and this is for B. 8 years from now, the ratio of their ages will be 5:6. 8 years from now, that is after 8 years, the age of A will be how much? After 8 years. It will be 4x plus 8. And after 8 years, the age of B will be 5x plus 8. Now 4x plus 8 plus by 5x plus 8 is actually equal to 5:6. That's given here. 8 years from now, the ratio of their ages will be 5:6. Find their present ages. Now, you can see that you have this equation and we have learned how to solve it. That is the cross multiplication. Right? So, this becomes 6 times 4x plus 8 is equal to 5 times 5x plus 8. And if you solve it, this gives you 24x plus 48 is equal to 25x plus 40. If you transpose this 24x to the right hand side, this becomes 25x minus 24x, and at the same time you transpose this 40 to the left hand side, this becomes 48 minus 40. So from here you get, sorry, this should 24x. From here you get x is equal to 8. Now if x is equal to 8, you have to tell their present ages. So we have assumed that the present age is 4x and the present age is 5x. So present age of A will be 4 times 8, that is 32, and the present age of B will be 5 times x, that is 5 times 8, that is 40. Right? So present age of A is 32, present age of B is 40, that is 32 ratio 40. If you solve it, you will get, here it's ratio 4:5, so the highest common factor is of course 8, so you'll get 2:5 only. 2:5, that's given here. Sorry, 4:5, I'm sorry, 4:5. The denominator of a rational number is greater than its numerator by 8. If the numerator is increased by 17 and the denominator is decreased by 1, the number obtained is 3/2. Find the rational number. So here, your numerator, let's say that the numerator, if we assume that numerator is x, therefore denominator will be x plus 8. It's given here that it is greater than the numerator by 8. Therefore, your rational number will be x by x plus 8. If the numerator is increased by 17 and the denominator is decreased by 1, the number obtained is 3/2. It's saying that if some changes you make to this one, that is, if you make x plus 17, that is, you increase the numerator by 17 and you x plus 8, you decrease the denominator by 1, the number we obtained is 3/2, right? So if you further solve it, you get x plus 17 by x plus 7 is equal to 3/2. Cross multiplication. So you do this, you get 2 times x plus 17 is equal to 3 times x plus 7. 2x plus 34 is equal to 3x plus 21. If you transpose this 2x to the right hand side, it becomes 3x minus 2x. If you at the same time you transpose this 21 to the right hand side, this becomes 34 minus 21. This is 13 is equal to x. So your x is actually 13. If your x is 13, then this number is actually 13 by 13 plus 8 is what? 21. So this is the answer.